The great house at Collinwood, in the dark and frightening world of parallel time, where Barnabas Collins fights to put an end to the evils caused by one woman. On this night, the future of Quentin Collins is at stake. Accused of murder, Quentin could eventually be hanged unless Barnabas can prove that Angelique Collins is really the guilty one.
You will do my bidding now, will you not?
Yes.
There is a gun in the desk drawer. Go and find it. Now, take the gun to my room, to Angelique's room, and there, wait for Quentin. He will come to you, and when he does, you will lift the gun and aim it at his heart, and you will pull the trigger. Do you understand me, Maggie? Hurry now. Go quickly. Quickly, Maggie. Hurry.
Can you hear my voice? Then speak to me. Do you hear me? Speak!
Claude North is with her now. He's going to make her speak. There was nothing I could do to stop him.
No.
In a matter of minutes, you're going to be destroyed.
It can't be.
But before you go, you're going to sign a confession clearing Quentin Collins.
I will never do that.
And you're going to tell me where Julia Hoffman is.
Never.
Angelique, in minutes it'll be all over for you. Now sign this confession. I beg you.
I returned to destroy Quentin, not to save him.
But this will give you peace.
Peace. I don't want peace. I want Quentin's destruction, and I will have it.
You have only minutes. Seconds!
That may be true, dear Barnabas. But so has Quentin Collins.
Night on the great estate of Collinwood, and in this strange world of parallel time. Desperately, Barnabas Collins attempts to save both Quentin and Julia, but he will meet with challenges that seem to be beyond even his special powers, and the triumph over Angelique may become defeat.
Who is it?
Barnabas Collins.
Come in. You're determined to enjoy your cheap triumph to the fullest, aren't you, Mr. Collins?
Then you know about Angelique.
Police called me. Told me she's dead.
She was dead, Mr. Stokes, almost a year ago.
She was alive. As I made her live. I'll make her live again. So you can postpone your smug little celebration.
I didn't come here to celebrate anything. I want to be here when Inspector Hamilton arrives.
Hamilton? I have nothing to say to Hamilton.
I doubt it. But he will want to ask you some questions concerning a certain murder.
What murder?
The murder you committed tonight.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I found the body myself and telephoned Inspector Hamilton.
May I ask whose body it was you found?
Why pretend, Mr. Stokes? You know as well as I do that Claude North is dead.
Collinwood in Parallel Time, a house of tragedy. For though Roger and Angelique are dead, what they have started continues, and Quentin is once more jailed for the murder of Bruno Hess. The one person who can prove that Angelique murdered Bruno is Julia Hoffman. But she is missing, and though the police and Barnabas have searched the great house, they cannot find her.
Somewhere. She must be here somewhere. We haven't found her.
Well, Quentin doesn't believe that she's alive anymore. Barnabas, he's given up. He says he doesn't want to fight anymore, that it's useless. Since Inspector Hamilton saw him standing over Bruno's body. Barnabas, he's not thinking of himself anymore. All he would talk about is what I should do. It's almost as if he's already been sentenced.
He will fight again. We will find Julia, I'm sure.
No. No, Barnabas. Now I've got to do what Quentin wants me to do.
But if she's hidden somewhere.
He wants me to leave Collinwood.
What?
Forever. We've got to leave tonight.
Maggie.
We must, Barnabas. He doesn't want us here anymore. He says he'll never walk through that door again, and he can't bear to think of me here.
But if Julia's hidden here.
She isn't. Barnabas, you and the police have proven to everyone but yourself that she's not here. We've got to go, Barnabas. We must.
Why don't they find me? Why don't they?
Great house at Collinwood, in the dark and frightening world of parallel time. On this night, Angelique has been destroyed, but the evil she was responsible for has not ended. Quentin Collins still stands accused of murder. The one person who can save him, Julia Hoffman, has disappeared mysteriously. Barnabas and Maggie have reluctantly concluded that Julia is dead. They have decided to close and lock the doors of the great house, unaware that there is still one person in it.
Who will ever light this light? Who will ever live here again? Barnabas, you're thinking of Julia, aren't you?
Yes.
But you do believe Roxanne?
Yes.
Barnabas. All these years of Collinwood are over. For all of us.
The great house at Collinwood, in the strange, terrifying world of parallel time. On this night, Quentin Collins has been exonerated of the charge of murder. But a very great threat still exists, both to Quentin and to Barnabas Collins. For Timothy Stokes has been prevented from bringing Angelique back from the grave a second time. And now he has vowed his revenge against Barnabas and Quentin, a revenge that is destined to end in tragedy.
Hello?
Barnabas will be here for at least another hour.
Has anything gone wrong?
No, but Quentin and I are both waiting to make our final depositions. I wanted you to know that Maggie will be back there before we will. Quentin didn't see any need for her to wait here.
I should have stayed with her until I was ready to go.
Oh, no, you had no way of knowing. We'll be here about another hour or two, and then we'll be back.
All right. We'll be waiting for her. Maggie's coming back. I'll wait for her here. And then I will deal with Stokes.
There is no longer the first Mrs. Quentin Collins. Soon there will be no second.